Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com. Take me to church.
Wow.
Who's first in the room? Who's first in the room today? Say it loud, Jesse. Say it aloud.
Is it Rube?
I don't know. What are you watching? What do you got there? What are you looking at?
What do you have?
I got nothing.
Oh.
I got nothing up from YouTube. That's why I'm asking.
It was officially Ruben.
Was it officially Ruben?
Ruben
Schneider.
I just guessed.
God bless him.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, look at that.
Yeah, he likes to do a different thing every day. Boom.
Look at that,
boom.
dude. Yeah, yeah. We always like to shout out who's first on YouTube, but it's always Ruben Schneider.
Yeah,
Best
so
in the biz.
we're gonna stop doing that.
No, we're not going to stop doing it, okay? We're going to celebrate his life. And one day we're going to bring him on and just read off all of his first comments from all of the videos because he deserves it for a full hour. Because, damn it, it's not just good enough to listen on audio. You got to catch the video live. Subscribe to YouTube, Drinking Bros Podcast. It's got all our shows on there. You'll love it. We're only, well, we've been saying this for, 5-10 years now? We're only 3,000 away from 100,000. As the numbers stopped again.
Oh, they did?
Oh, yeah.
What'd you do?
Oh, yeah.
What did D'Anthony do?
It wasn't him. It was the live Hillary Clinton tattoo episode. Whatever, dude. Episode 1,000. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the 90th pedophile joke in that show. I don't know. I don't care either,
Right.
okay? The people deserve to see it. And damn it, we gave the people what they wanted. Well, man of the people, I'm out in these streets, okay? Smell it. Get a sniff of it. It's the fucking streets, dude.
Yeah.
It stinks, doesn't it? That's the streets, though, brother. Oh, there's a little hope in there, too. Little dreams. That's the streets, Jabes. You know who's not a man of the people, though? Not a man of the streets?
Who?
Eric fucking Church. You
Now-
dumb son of a bitch.
What?
I didn't think this story was real.
In
Dead serious.
the hell?
It's a fucking sim world, dude. It's a fucking sim world we're living in. So, innocent night last night, innocent evening, just a young man mentoring children to win another soccer championship, hung out with the parents afterwards while the kids played on the playground, and it was a couple moms that were super angry, couldn't come to the birthday party this weekend for a child, and they were like, hey, dude, we had grandparents flew in from out of town. This is going to be our one night out without the kids. I was like, oh, where are you going? San Antonio to see Eric Church. And I was like, shit. I was like, I heard something about that. Is that still going on? Or was that an April Fool's Day joke? And they were like, no, we thought it was an April Fool's Day joke too, but it's real. If you haven't heard this story, country superstar Eric Church, who calls his audience the choir, was a big UNC Tar Heels fan. Obviously, they're in the Final Four, which I predicted on Drinking Bros Sports. You're welks for that. However, they're playing Duke, and the winner goes to the championship. It's never happened in school's history. It's like Ohio State, Michigan, but for basketball, right? Biggest rivalry in college basketball. He told his 25,000 fans that were coming to the concert, fuck off. I'm going to do something selfish. This is an exact word for what he said. I'm going to do something selfish for once. And I'm going to go to the UNC game and take my family, and I hope the choir can forgive me because you know, as a fan of mine, that I'm also a sports enthusiast. And it's the same way I feel about my team. No, it's not, Eric. No, it's not. You fucking chump. I mean, what an asshole. Like, we have kids, so I know what you have to go through, right?
Yeah.
Babysitter. All of the things, car, ride share, hotels, all of it, because you're going to have a few drinks. You don't want to get a fucking Dewey with kids and all that other shit. It's on the weekend, too, so you'd be sitting in the old pokey until Monday.
Right.
On a charge like that.
Right.
And you work your entire life to have these fans for all of this shit. And then you just say, meh, not good enough. I'm gonna go ahead and sit this one out and go to the game. But thanks for playing. You guys get it, right? No, they definitely didn't get it. They fucking hate Eric Church now. And a lot of people do. And I told you this story when I got home last night, and you said probably the most perfect statement you probably could have said in your life about this situation. You go, why didn't he just lie?
Why did he tell the truth?
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to, I think he wants, like, the points for telling the truth, and he wants, like, people to be like, okay, well, he was honest, and he's taking care of himself.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Which is how he kind of worded it. Like, we all have those friends that have gone to too much therapy.
Sure.
Usually girls.
Yeah.
That are like, I'm now setting boundaries, and they kind of turns into a little bit of a bitchy, socially rude situation where they're like, I'm just gonna say no. You know what I mean? And you're like, and I get that, but like, you know, society still like wants us to tell white lies and like make people feel better. Like, no, I can't come because my kid's sick.
Yeah.
The woman that's been to a lot of therapy and is now setting boundaries comes off as a real bitch, right?
Yeah.
Because she's like, no, that's not going to work for me. And you're like, I mean, okay. I mean, I'm glad you're not lying. I would rather you lie. It just doesn't come off well. So what he's doing is, I'm going to be selfish and I'm going to be honest. And this is a boundary I'm setting for myself, and I just need you guys to be okay with it. And it's like, that's not really how it works anymore. Right. I mean, I think people want socially for that to be where we trend, where it's like, you take care of yourself, you take care of your mental health, you're honest, and people are just going to accept it. But it's not quite there yet. Like, we really want you to lie. I want you to say that one of your band members has COVID or something and you can't make it. And then if we see you at the game, it's like, it wasn't me that had COVID, it was a band member. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still need that buffer, this like brutally honest.
Yeah, so Boston Joe in the chat is saying he didn't lie because he definitely would have been caught at the game. So here's the thing.
Sure.
You blame it on a bandmate. You say, hey, Brev, this is called Eric Church. People are paying for Eric Church. You're the fucking backup bass player or whatever it is. Congratulations. I'm going to need you to take it for the team here. You have COVID, and go ahead and sit in I'll pay you to sit in a hotel all weekend to quarantine. I'm going to go to this fucking game. Because then if you showed up at the game and just blamed it on a bandmate, it's like, we were worried, but I took a test, a PCR test, and man, I passed, and I just don't have the COVID. So now I can go to the game, but man, my bandmate, let's pray for him. Throw up some fucking prayer emoji hands, whatever the fuck it is you have to do. And then people would be, all right, cool, man. Bandmate got COVID, no big deal. Church didn't lie to me. He didn't lie to the choir.
So we want COVID to stay around now?
No.
An excuse to get out of
right
this?
now.
An excuse, just an excuse.
An excuse right now. Yes.
But fuck all of this. All right, there's no hardcore Eric Church fans. These people just wanted to go somewhere to get drunk. Just go somewhere else to get drunk now.
There is.
That's kind of, there's also that side of it too, where it's like, he didn't kill you.
He did kill you. Yes, he did. I'm with you guys. I'm with the choir on this one. He fucking
didn't
killed you.
cancel your grandparents.
Yeah, fuck them kids.
Man, I wish, exactly, dude. I wish we were on
didn't.
Patreon right now so we could go through Church's catalog. And you tell, well, do you listen to country at all, Bob? I don't peg you as a country guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd peg you, but not as a country guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you do. I am a country guy, so you do peg me as a country guy.
Okay, so Eric Church is pretty fucking big. Like, you got to give it to that guy. Yeah. You can't do this, dude.
Why?
Can't fucking do it.
It's the Final Four. It's Coach K's last game because North Carolina's going to smoke him.
I've changed my tune. That's why this show is called The Church Curse. I was prepared because we're doing our Final Four show here coming up, gambling-wise. I was prepared to take UNC. Now I think there's going to be a church curse, and they're fucked. I'm taking Duke. I'm taking Duke. And I think this church curse is going to last for a while. And I think because of him, they don't win a national championship for another 20, 30 years.
What's like one of his songs?
Springsteen.
Yeah.
Hard on
A couple more bars, Dan. I didn't get it.
Can we fucking play? I wish we could just play his music. You'll know it. You'll know. I know we can't.
Sing me a couple bars.
I don't know any songs since college.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I don't know any songs because all I do is listen through the goddamn iPhone.
Bob,
So
are
I
you a
don't-
part of the choir?
I just know Hard on Fire, and I actually forgot he was Springsteen.
Springsteen.
Oh, Hearts on
Record
Fire.
year.
I thought that was someone else.
Nope, that is the 80s,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah. Hell of a View, Bunch of Nothing, Smoke a Little Smoke. There's a bunch. Springsteen was a huge song, and that was like 2011, for Christ's sakes.
And on the run.
Oh, boy, Giorgio. We're going to have to rip that mic out of your hand. You were probably listening to Gail on the way over here, weren't you?
Asia.
Asia?
Heat of the moment.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Now
Were
I
you
know
really?
him. Is that his song?
Nope.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no,
Heat of the moment?
No.
Now I get it.
Yeah, so the
Yeah.
church curse is real. It's going to happen. He's going to be there courtside with his whole family in New Orleans, and he's going to fucking lose. Now, if you had real goddamn confidence in your team, and I checked his schedule, you do the gig on Saturday night. You watch it in the green room, because we're on Central here, so you kick that back an hour. Congratulations. You go on stage at 10 instead of fucking 9. And then come out and tell the crowd, hey, I'm sorry. Play it on the fucking Jumbotron. Or give somebody else a chance who would never get to perform in front of this many people and just add somebody else to the undercard of the church fucking choir experience. Congratulations. Let's fucking party then, right? Monday night, he's off. Checked his schedule. He's off. That's the championship. Do you not think your team's going to the championship? Because the way I look at it, would you want to go and see them lose? Fuck no. Like, I wouldn't want, if it was Ohio State, Michigan, and I was like, there's a fucking chance we can lose. I don't want to fucking go see this shit. And then if they win, he's got to sit there another 2 days and wait for the championship. To me, it doesn't sound like Church has got a lot of confidence in that team.
I would much rather go to the Duke, North Carolina game than the national championship.
If your team is in it,
Duke, North Carolina. It's bigger than sports.
it's not bigger. The national championship is still bigger than sports.
Nah.
Yes.
Yeah, but what if it was
this
like
is like-
Ohio State, Michigan versus like
But if it was
nothing?
in the for the Natty, sure, let's go, right?
No one remembers Finland. Everyone remembers USA, Russia. That was the semifinals.
Who
I
won
don't
the gold
remember
medal?
either one of
The
those.
U.S. They beat Finland.
Yeah, you're goddamn right, dude.
But nobody remembers that game.
They won the gold medal. That's the championship. That's it. That's the final thing.
So you would have rather gone to USA, Finland than the Miracle on Ice?
You're out of
game?
your fucking mind.
No.
You're saying that like in hindsight, USA, Finland is the preferable game to the Miracle on Ice.
It depends because you don't know, right? Like that's a tough comparison because that team was dog shit. I think UNC is really fucking good, and I think UNC could actually win it all. Whereas USA, that was a fucking dog shit team that just came out
You're
of
saying
nowhere.
like a rival, which I agree with, but like a rivalry situation is way.
In the semifinal?
But imagine
Yeah, it's
you
never
lose.
happened.
Imagine you lose this game though, and you're
yeah, but
there.
imagine you're the one that won the rivalry and the.
You get to bury Coach K. You get to end his fucking career.
Doing
Right,
Are
but
you kidding me? That opportunity?
If
Yes.
not, if he beats you to go to the finals, Coach K pulls his dick out and he pisses all over North Carolina
And
in
then
the
that's
Final
also
Four.
memorber.
No, it's not.
Well,
If
you don't even get
I've been on the other
opportunity to go to
side
the
of it.
championship game if they do that. So it doesn't matter.
I've been on the other side of it where Michigan has won and dashed our national championship hopes on the last game of the year. Fuck, I was at the goddamn Heisman game. It was right in front of my face, and I was like, fuck you. It's still one of the worst days of my life. I'll kick that back to the Super Bowl. The Falcons game? Falcons go to the Super Bowl. I wish I was never at that fucking game. I wish I was never there at that New England game. Dead serious. That 28-3 game was one of the worst days of my life.
In hindsight.
Right. So in hindsight, that's what's going to happen to him when Duke wins on Saturday night. Church curse, in effect. Fuck him, dude. And if I'm the choir, I shut it down, dude. Start following Chris Stapleton, all right? Better singer, dude. Let's go. I didn't think I was going to get this heated today, but here we
Yeah.
are.
Plus, I don't think Stapleton likes sports, so you're good.
I don't know what he likes.
He's never gonna leave you.
I don't know what he likes.
Tractor song, right?
I think.
Giorgio,
What's
I
the
cut
one?
his fucking mic today.
He has the suicide song, right?
Yeah.
One about
No,
the
the
truck
whiskey.
and the dog and the whiskey.
The
The
whiskey.
whiskey and the truck and the
If
dog.
you said that about
and
every
the
country
wife.
song, you will have nailed it.
Yeah.
Morgan Wallen,
That's where we're going.
Stapleton, country, wife, whiskey, domestic violence, all of it. And I love all of it.
Sure.
I didn't mean to beat her,
Yeah.
but she fucking asked for it. Like that, all of it is in there.
Right.
Bring back Alan Jackson. God damn it. He used to get wasted and just beat the shit out of
I
his
think
wife.
the point of this whole thing is that you need to lie. There's so many people in the chats being like, in his honesty, he was honest, fuck it if they can't handle it.
Yeah.
I just would
People
hate,
in the chat right now, championships only.
I would hate for that to be where we go as a society because I can't. I have to lie.
You gotta lie.
I don't want to, I think it's the nice thing to do.
Yeah.
Because you're not hurting people's feelings.
Yes. And you're not letting a lot of people view him as a hero. You know, that's their favorite artist. And it's like, dude, you're not letting them down. That one night they planned their whole fucking 6 months around, babysitters, everything else. These moms were angry last night, and I was like, yo, I get it. I fucking get it.
And
Fuck
look,
that guy.
Again, he didn't kill any babies or cancel grandparents.
That we know.
Not yet. Yeah,
that
exactly.
We know of.
That we know
but,
of.
you know, and Bob is kind of right. Like, they're still going to go out and drink. He didn't cancel these families going out and drinking.
I've been to an Eric Church show, and it's just people getting shit-faced. Like, he is a secondary concern. He's just like a kick-ass soundtrack.
Go to the White Horse, you know, get drunk with your mom friends.
Yeah.
You're still going to be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Like,
funny. A
that's
kick-ass soundtrack.
That's
a good
all
one.
they want to do. Yeah, it's just a better live band at the bar.
That's all
than
it
what
is.
you would normally get.
That's so good. And yeah, they all got, like, the people that are mad, they all got hotels and their grandparents came in. By the way, I don't care what I'm doing. Like, when grandparents come and they're keeping the kids overnight and I'm in a hotel, literally,
Sure.
I don't care
Sure.
what else happens after that. As long as I've got, like, a drink, some sort of little dip.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Or a finger food. I'm fine. So
Mini hot dog.
anything. Start with a mini hot dog. Then I'm going to try the pretzel. And then I'm going to try a fun deviled egg where they put different stuff in it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The cayenne pepper on top.
Yeah.
Little
No,
Cheyenne.
like, people are doing way too much with deviled eggs. It's my least favorite trend. I think it's over now, but for a while they were like, we put jelly beans and bacon and fucking pickles in your, and you're like, no, a classic deviled egg with just the, like, mayo, mustard, salt, and pepper
Yeah.
is better than any of that bullshit.
Now, to go a complete 180 on this, if you're not lying, do it like the fucking kid from Euphoria the other night. That's the best you can do. If you don't want to lie, just do this. Bob, do you have that in your email? I emailed it to you last night. Pull it up. That's the greatest interview I've ever seen about, if you want honesty about shit, great, then be this honest. Where you're just, I will play it because it's so fucking crazy that I laughed for 1,000 years last night. I was like, oh my God, is this real?
I mean, it's not necessarily honest. It's just sort of, you did too much.
Bob, it's in your physical
You took too much.
Rob. Like I emailed it to Rob. Yeah. Pull it up. Pull it up from Twitter because we're going to get dinged on YouTube. It should have been a Patreon show today. We could have really fucking lit church up today.
I mean, do you want to take it there? We can just unlist the video. And
Yeah.
You're also the only person that would have lit up church.
What do you mean?
Nobody else is lighting up church.
Everyone is lighting up. Go to Twitter.
I'm saying in the room. Like, we don't care.
Oh, in the room.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but what do you guys?
Yeah, you don't care about anything. You don't have kids. You don't give a fuck.
About?
No, I'm saying, like,
Imagine
He's a good sports fan.
it was the Masters and it's the final day. You'd gotten you don't have kids.
They
is
all
this
leave to
analogy?
go to an Eric Church concert. They don't play
No.
the final round.
Yeah, and the Masters.
Yeah.
Tiger's like, hey.
There you go. Hey, I've
Tiger's like,
gotta do
I just don't
something
feel
for
like
me.
playing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something for me today. I don't feel like playing. Huh?
Who the fuck does he owe? Like, who cares? It's a concert. Like, he'll make it up. Like, you get your money back.
Oh,
Who
God,
is
dude.
Eric
That is
Church?
spoken like a single guy who has never had to fucking worry about trying to organize 90 different things to accommodate one night. And that's what you have to do as a parent.
You sound jealous.
It is a take.
No, not at all. But
It
like
is-
when you live like that, you don't have fucking shit to worry about.
It's a take, Dan, and I appreciate you going hard in one direction. I would rather you do that than just say, meh, who cares? So I appreciate you taking a side, but what is this video?
So this is can we show that, or do we have to play it off of Twitter? What are the rules, Bob?
Well, this is on Twitter.
Okay.
It doesn't
This
matter.
is the Twitter video.
All right.
It's
So this
With
guy's
the
interview,
ET
because we're talking about being honest, right? This is the most honest interview ever. I don't know what he's on, but I loved every single second of this, all the way to the very end. Let's play the fucking thing. I mean, this is so goddamn good. Do you know who this guy's from Euphoria?
He's the drug dealer.
And then he actually proposed to me that day.
Yeah.
I kind of think I might work with him.
Press pause. Do you have something else going on in the background? I can't.
the video.
You can't hear it.
Yeah, well, it's the video you sent us.
Boy.
What is the sound? Can you guys?
This is a sound issue with Entertainment Tonight.
Oh, okay.
Dude, what the fuck, Entertainment Tonight? What do you...
Oh.
I don't know. I've got it on mine. Go to Barstool. They've got it.
That's what I'm on.
All right.
I'll
Maybe
find
they
out what
fucking, maybe they beefed it intentionally. Who knows, man? But this kid's interview, he was high as shit. Probably the highest a human being could possibly get.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I love it.
This is just what the interview sounds like. This is on a different...
strange, I heard the entire thing clean last night, and I played it for you. I laughed forever at this fucking kid. He didn't give a shit about this show or anything in it, and he was just like, yeah, man, it was crazy.
I think he would have, but he was really, really high on something, and it was just kicking in. And, he was also...
But way to stay on brand for Euphoria.
Exactly. And also on Euphoria, he was like picked up from the street. Like he's not an actor that like auditioned. No, I'm serious.
Is that real?
Yeah. Like they discovered him.
Oh, that's so
like
good.
on the street and put him in the show, and he's fucking great because he's pretty realistic, and he's realistic because
He's probably a drug dealer.
right. So, as far as the authenticity of the show,
Yeah.
it really does that's a great commercial, right? And also these interviews are so fucking stupid anyways.
Totally. And I think people are just over all of it. Like Daniel Radcliffe had a fucking great statement earlier today. That little fucker just keeps popping up everywhere. So somebody was asking him about to weigh in about the Will Smith, Chris Rock thing. And his response is perfect. He goes, I'm just so already dramatically bored of hearing people's opinions about it. I don't want to be just another opinion adding to it at this point.
Oh,
and
for
it's
sure.
like, yes, dude, I can't remember a moment that has been memed to death or cut to death within 12 hours that I was already sick of than this. The shocking part of it was that Chris Rock really didn't say anything about it last night.
I know.
Like he goes live on stage in Boston, people are scalping tickets. The highest ticket price last night was $8,000. Everybody was like, I want to see what he says, and I want to be there for it. 200 media correspondents outside. I mean, it was like the fucking Pope was in town. Right. And you don't have any, all he said was, how was your weekend? And it got a huge laugh, and he's like, if you're here expecting me to say something about the Will Smith thing, he goes, I'm still processing it. I've written a different show in advance, and I'm going to do that show tonight. I know he's got 3 or 4 writers on his staff. I would have told them just to fucking dial it up. Let's go. Unless he's considering pursuing legal action or something. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't either.
He radio-headed them, which is fine. And
It's
when
not
he says
fine.
he's
We've been
still,
radio-headed, and it
yeah,
sucks.
but when he says he's still processing it, I think he's still talking to lawyers, or he doesn't know what the Academy's going to do. Like, it's still sort of a ongoing situation. Do you know what I mean?
I guess, but how is it ongoing? I mean, I read a thing last night that they tried to stop Will Smith. You said that's probably a lie. Probably.
Yeah.
That they tried to throw him out of the award show before he got Best Oscar, but you know goddamn well the Academy knew he was going to win in 5 minutes. So, like, I don't believe that. The other part about it was they said that it's going to take weeks for this investigation to go on. Over what? What are you digging up?
No, I mean, they're just trying to, like, be on the right side of it, which this whole thing now, if you didn't do anything at the time, it's kind of like, did you guys ever get in fights or witness, like, kind of weird fights like this in middle school, high school, anything like that, where after the fact, you like go to someone's house and you're like talking about all the things I was gonna do, and then I just like, man, but like that, I was about to like get up.
You're not even ready for what I'm about to do.
Yeah. Like if I see him again, dude, it's like you were right next to him and you didn't. So anyone that was in that room, that was part of it, that didn't do the right thing at that moment, shut the fuck up, including us, where it's just like, they fucked up. They didn't do the right thing, and now they're trying to be like, we are so mad we're going to take his Oscar away, maybe. And it's like, no, you had like so many chances to really make an example and show people that you don't condone that, and you didn't do it.
Right.
So the time has passed. It's the next day. The party's over.
It's over. The party's over, Jabes.
Party's
over.
Now everyone can be like, well, you should have stuck up for me, dude. And your friend's like, man, I was right there. And I was like,
do us something.
And he, like, his elbow went back. And, like, I was like, don't do it.
No.
And your friend's like, I didn't hear you say that. He's like, dude, I was yelling at him.
Well, I for one, can't wait for this weeks-long investigation that's going to take place.
Sure.
And the countless interviews they're going to do, like it's fucking January 6th.
I guess Will Smith called LAPD because there was a drone over his house, so like mental breakdown in full effect.
Well, let's face it, it's the biggest story in a long, long time, and like, there's gonna be worse than drones, my man.
That's what I'm saying. Like the cops come, and it's like this picture of like his big weird, like he has like really weird gates too.
Sure.
That look like very Scientology, whatever.
Yeah.
Very big castle-like gates for his house.
Yeah.
In LA, and those are opening, and you see him talking to the police, and it's like, there was a drone over. Okay, Will. Yeah. I bet there is. What would you like us to put?
Shoot it out of the sky.
Man, they're after me.
Yeah. He wants to Men in Black this shit and just fucking click out, It's not going to happen. I mean, both of them are just going to be known for that. That Jim Carrey thing we were talking about, like, he said it best of like, dude, forever, that moment's going to be tied to Chris Rock. He's like, if I were him, I'd sue him. But because you can't escape it. He'll never escape that. Never.
Wow.
And it is what it is. Tiger, though, could change the fucking narrative next week. Will Smith should send a fucking fruit basket to Tiger and be like, can you please just go to the Masters and play next week so people would just shut the fuck up about me?
Yeah.
Just go and play.
Yeah.
Go and play. They found him getting off a jet. Did he played a full practice round?
He did.
Delco?
Yep.
And that's confirmed?
Yeah.
Holy shit. A full 18. Played the full 18?
Why did he
allegedly, yeah.
Why did he do that?
So the rumor is he's trying to play in the Masters next week. That would be a miracle. You called this. You were like, dude, he's going to come back. And I was like.
And I said this too. I said it while you were dead. And
oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I did, didn't I? And then Delco was like, no. And I was like, if anyone's going to, though, right?
Yeah, I still don't think he will, but I mean, I would love to be proven wrong.
It is very, like, why are you just now going in for a practice? I don't know.
Well, no, he's just been really quiet about it.
Yeah,
that's the only thing
and the Masters is next week. So if you're going to practice, like, go in now. But they caught him. There was a picture of him on the private jet. I don't know how he played. Was it Justin Thomas who played with him, Delco?
I don't know.
I think it was Justin Thomas who played with him and his son. He took his son to play, and they said he looked great. It was like, he looked good. I've obviously been to the Masters. The toughest thing about the Masters is walking around. It's kind of hilly. So with that leg, if he was able to play 18, like a full 18 in a practice round, I don't see why he wouldn't play. Because it's just pretty much because you have to walk. You can't use a cart. You're not allowed to use a cart there. So I don't know why he wouldn't play. If he made it through a full practice round of 18 and did decent enough, give the people what they want, Give them a show for a couple days, Thursday and Friday.
What if he plays and does really bad?
Then that's fine because he's Tiger Woods. We all know how public that accident was. Remember that dominated the news a year ago? Every single second of the day was the Tiger Woods crash. A lot like this Chris Rock thing. If he comes back from that injury, I wouldn't give a shit if he shot a fucking 88.
I would just say definitely don't drive yourself to.
Of course.
I would definitely say just have someone else drive his car.
Yeah, obviously.
But other than that, I think you should be fine.
Yeah. But if he was able to get through 18 and he maybe plays another practice round or whatever, like, yeah, give it a go. Why not? The people want to see it. It'd be fun as shit. Massive ratings. Ticket prices have already shot up for the Masters, just in case, where they're like, oh, man, if he plays and I'm not there. Because if you're there, then you get to follow him around for 18 holes. And it's one of those places where they limit the number of tickets. So, I mean, you can get like 4 feet from that motherfucker if you want.
Would this be cool for Eric Church to go to if Tiger Woods was playing?
Does he have a concert that night?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No. Play the fucking concert, dude. He's playing the next day. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, fucking Church, dude.
As an artist, I feel like, if he's just not inspired that night, it's probably better for him just to take it off.
You know what would be really inspiring?
Shut the fuck up.
You know what would be really inspiring? Watching it in the green room, seeing your team win, knowing you're going to the championship 2 days later. You'd come out on that stage and light your whole goddamn
I made the
guitar
right
on fire.
choice, right?
Yeah, I made the right choice.
Nothing better than making the right choice, guys.
Yeah.
It's always, you learn from the mistakes, not from the
Yeah,
proper
but you
choice.
learn at your age, young
God,
man.
yeah.
You don't learn at Eric Church. How old is Eric Church?
He looks older.
You're always learning, right? The path to wisdom.
Yeah, but at some point it's not cute anymore
Yeah.
to keep learning. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's cute at a certain age, again, young men. But then at a certain point, you can't really be like, I'm just learning.
I'm just trying to find myself,
It's like that. It's like that Diddy song, "I'm Coming Home," when he said, "When I'm not finished growing." Yes, you are, Sean. You finished growing. You're fucking 45. Yes, you're done grown. You're a 50-year-old man. You're grown up now.
And you're speaking about Hightower, Sean, of course.
No, I'm talking about Sean Puff Daddy Combs,
But
a.k.a.
same.
Diddy.
It applies to
a.k.a.
Hightower.
Puff. I don't know how old Sean is. He's one of those weird Mexicans he's a magical Mexican. I have no idea how old Sean is.
He's got very young features. He's going to be one of those that
He's 42.
Yeah,
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you 42?
He could be.
He looked like an extra in The Sandlot, where it's just like, all right, I don't know
where
how old
they
he
still
is.
have the baby faces, but just the wrinkles come, you know?
Yes, like the red-haired kid.
Yeah. Where you're like, you are that same kid, except for you have old man face, skin only.
Yeah.
Those are the people that,
Because at that point, you look like a cursed child.
You do.
Yeah.
Like a
You look
demon
like
child.
children of the corn.
Or you
yeah.
got to grow a beard or something
Malachi.
else. Yeah, like Haley Joel Osment. He's another one where it's like he had to grow a beard.
But he's smart because he's keeping the weight on so that the wrinkles are
He
puffed
looks
out.
like a child in a Renaissance painting, just with an adult face.
Yeah.
Well, he looks like he's transitioned, right?
Yeah.
No, but just because he's like so young and childlike,
Jesse.
Sure, Jesse.
and then the beard looks weird on his face. That's what
Jesse, today is
trans
day.
women
You know that, right?
look like.
Today's trans day. I think that's real too, by the way.
I think they got a couple of them.
No, I don't think it was today. What?
No, it is. Yeah, it's Trans Day of Visibility. Hashtag. It's number 1 on Twitter right now. So.
Okay, well, they're visible to me. I'm talking about them.
Are you? Or are you talking about Sean?
Oh, yeah, I was talking about Sean's young features.
Sure.
Like if Sean grew a beard, he would look like he was transitioning. Like who shares? He would be like a Chaz.
Chaz
By the way,
Bono.
Chaz is one of the best to ever
Chaz
do
is the
it.
best to ever do it of all time. He's the best transgender of all time. He's
Seriously.
in the Hall of Fame of transgenders. Like
Yeah.
that's a dude.
I can't think of him any other way.
No, and if that fucking chick from Penn looked like a real goddamn lady, then I'd be like, yeah, let's go. Let's fucking go, fam. Like Chaz Bono, I can believe. I'm all in on Chaz.
Yeah, I'm like, compete, Chaz.
Yeah, pull up Chaz Bono, dude, with the beard. Just type in Chaz Bono beard and pull that up on screen. It is amazing. Look at that. Look
Caitlyn
at
Jenner,
that,
that's right,
dude.
Boston Joe. Like
Look at that.
she's a really
That's a
good
fucking
one.
dude I play
That's a
poker
dude.
with in the neighborhood.
That's a dude.
You know? That's a dude I played poker with in the neighborhood right there.
I
He's
say
in the-
bravo. I say bravo.
He said, hey, you cold? I'm going to go out in the backyard, chop you some wood. Go throw
Yeah.
that in the fireplace,
How
fuckface.
come me and Dan have been invited to poker?
What's that?
How come
What?
me and Dan have never been invited to poker?
Would you like to? Did you guys play poker?
I mean, I feel like you'd want to get some of the money you pay us back.
Yeah.
We
I'm
don't have-
I'm not that good.
We don't
I'm not
have
that good at poker.
we don't have poker nights. We don't have friends.
Yeah, I'm not that good at poker.
You guys know that.
I used to have a poker night in North Carolina.
Yeah, we used to have friends. We don't have them anymore. Like
Yeah. We don't have
that's
those
just
friends
like
anymore.
life.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. And Jesse is angry about it. I'm fine.
Yeah, but think about it. Ross gets to hang out with me all the time,
Yeah.
and I have to hang out
With
only Ross all the time.
and you laugh all
Who
day long.
fucking wins, and
All
I
day long.
laugh and laugh.
Yeah, all
But-
day long.
Jesse, we had a question in the chat. It says, what's it like being married to Ross Patterson?
go.
I assume you
guys.
just laugh
All day
Oh,
long.
you just must laugh.
All day long.
I do.
All day long.
I do. I laugh. I cry. I laugh again, weirdly, because I don't know what's going on with my emotions.
Sure.
Women need friends more than actual
Women
friends
need
more.
a good bed. From ghostbed.com
Than-
/Drinker Bros. Let's go. Let's go,
Than
Jabes.
dudes do.
Tell us about the bed today. It's you.
finishing-
Put a single on Jabes. She looks great today.
I'm just finishing my thought. But
Good.
yeah.
Yeah.
A good bed,
Yep.
a good group of friends, and a husband that travels. That's all we need. Ghostbed.com /Drinking Bros. Premier bed in a box. If you guys haven't gotten your new bed delivered in a box to your doorstep, easily transported to any room in the house,
Yeah, dude.
I don't know what you're doing. Are you going to the old mattress stores and talking to that guy and having him deliver it 3 to 4 weeks later? I don't
Mattress
know.
Mac. Yeah, you're not going
Mattress
there.
Mac. Are you going to negotiating a price?
Ship it to your house. It's March Madness. You get 2 free pillows with a mattress right now. Pillows are just as good as the goddamn mattress. I can promise you that. Also, the bundle package is in full effect still. 40% off when you get the adjustable base and the mattress sandwiched up together. Num, 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 num. You can eat on it.
And I do, yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, if you want everything else in the entire store, it's 30% off with the promo code Drinking Bros. Get the sheets, the weighted blanket, all of the things. Pop them in the cart. 60-month pay-as-you-go program, no interest if you choose. And then you can put all those deals together and walk out of there with a new bedroom set for like $20, $25 a month. Congratulations. Go to ghostbed.com /Drinking Bros today. Next up, we got liquidiv.com. Let's go. Promo code Nooners, 25% off everything, every day. Every fucking day.
Every day.
I start off with one of these. They're on the desk. They're in all parts of our life. Here's how amazing they are. Keep the camera on me real quick, okay? Look, it's an empty box. You know why? Everybody fucking drinks this shit. Gone. Sorry if I ruined the magic for you today. It's because all these little jackals take them. Fucking 84-year-old Sean, maybe. I don't know how old he is. Drinking this shit like he just swam across the Guatemala River. What's it called? The Guadalupe? What do we call that river here, Sean? Is it the Guadalupe or the Guadalajara? Guava. They got guava too.
No,
That's
I
another
think
pack.
it's Guadalupe, right?
Whatever.
The Colorado.
The Colorado. You were so close.
You betcha. Deep in the heart of
You were
Texas.
so close.
I
We
know my
just
state.
got our new shipment, and they have the golden cherry in there.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like a cherry lemonade. It's
my favorite flavor ever.
So good.
It is the best, dude. Every morning I pop one of these. Usually in this, people ask about the core thing. They're not a sponsor, and I don't really give a shit about it. It's just a nice wide mouth bottle, and I like to power it down. I like to power down that water in the morning. I like to get the day
whatever you
started
need
with
to
that.
do to get the water in.
And I get the
you don't
Liquid IV.
know what Liquid IV is. It is a little packet that you can put in 16 ounces of water, and it's going to hydrate you 2 to 3 times more than if you were just drinking that water by itself. Plus, it's going to have B3, B5, B6, B12, and vitamin C's, electrolytes. It's just going to be the most hydrating, nutritious water you've ever had.
Yeah.
It's going to taste better.
Look, you can buy in bulk at Costco, and that's fine, okay? If you want to do that, you can. You're not going to get a promo code. Just go to liquidiv.com, use the promo code Nooners for 25% off everything in the entire store. Get better hydration today at liquidiv.com. Promo code Nooners gets you 25% off. Last but not least, hardafseltzer.com. This is why we drink liquid IV, is because at nights we're drinking hardafseltzer.com and getting housed 8% seltzer. Let's fucking go. The original flavors are still here. We got some new ones coming out over the summer, so get those now. And raise your fucking dick and build up. Go to hardafseltzer.com today. Whew. Love them. Krager's just threw us 50 and says, so you're saying I can beat you at something finally? Because I'll beat you at cornhole. You won't beat me at cornhole, and I'm refreshingly honest about what I'm good and I'm not at. Like poker, not good. Just because it's any games with patience where it's not right away, I'm not really that great at because I have zero patience. Mm-hmm. I hate lines. I hate all that shit. Poker is one of those things where it's like, all right, yeah, I guess, check, bluff, blah, blah, blah. Let's get it over with. Let's go blackjack. Let's just get this over with. War. Give me a nice game of war.
Sure.
Uno.
Mentally easy.
Yeah,
right?
Uno.
Yeah.
Just something light. I don't want to think about it. It's why I'm also terrible at golf. Golf is very mental, and it's just the precision, and you got to wait for the other fucking dipshit to find his ball, and you're just like, man, can we just fucking beef some beers and be on our way today? Mm-hmm. Terrible at golf. So yeah, Craig, if you're good at golf and poker, those are the two things you can beat me at in life. Everything else, not a goddamn prayer, my man. Not a prayer, okay? Not one singular prayer on this earth. I'm oddly good at like every bar game ever imaginable too. It's like scary good at it. Mm-hmm. I played air hockey the other night. Remember air hockey?
Yeah.
Remember air hockey?
I do.
Devastated this other father the other night. I mean, absolutely ripped his soul out of his body. And he was like, Jesus Christ, man. Would you have one of these in your room growing up? I go, fuck no. I didn't have this shit. It's just really good hand-eye coordination. It's fast. I like that. Because this brain's off the goddamn charts. By the way, we got a lot of DMs about that TJ Miller episode the other day. Mm-hmm. Everybody was like, dude, it was one of the greatest shows of all time. It was fucking awesome, and we ended up hanging out with him afterwards for about a half hour. Blast of a show. So much fun. If you haven't listened to that show, do yourself a favor and download that on Drinking Bros. Really fucking funny. I enjoyed it. And his explanation about leaving Silicon Valley was also refreshingly honest. We were just like, yeah, that's about all I could do with that character. And that's it. Kind of tapped out.
Right.
And I was like, all right, cool. So did the show, though, at that point, Silicon Valley. Because I loved it up until he left. And then I was just kind of, all right, cool. And I wanted a better resolution. Like, I didn't like that last season at all, Silicon Valley. Not a big fan. Now, this Uber thing, I'm kind of into, but you're not. Super pumped. We're watching that on Showtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't tell who's telling the story. I can't tell whose point of view it's coming from. I don't know who the narrator, like the real guy narrator is, right, Giorgio? Like, I don't think I like Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Yeah.
I like him.
Something I like him. I don't know.
So here's the thing about TV shows, because we watched the last one that just came out, and it was everybody was talking into the camera the entire time, which is fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Breaking the fourth wall like that. Like,
right.
I don't like that.
I blame Mr. Robot for that.
No, I blame Adam McKay.
Yeah.
I blame Adam McKay for that.
Mr. Robot kind of did it better than that, though. Like, I don't know.
I think they started the trend. It was like, we can do this now.
I don't like that trend at all.
No, it was The Big Short. That's what started it for me.
Wasn't Mr. Robot? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just got a decent email. Anyways, yeah, Mr. Robot fucking did it a lot better, I thought. And maybe it was the actors who were better. Who knows? But what I can tell you because there was a lot of people that didn't like that last episode of Super Pumped that just came out because you were talking to the camera. So here's what happens in television shows. Every single show is typically directed by a new director. And they're all trying to come in and make their fucking shining moments so they can have their, put it on their reel and be like, oh, look at the interesting thing I did with this episode. Isn't it amazing? And it's like,
sure.
Not if it's so disjointed from the rest of the series.
You have to at least be in the flow.
But the problem is you don't have anything to go off of. When you're just doing a one-off miniseries like that, you can't look back to like season one and be like, all right, that's how all the other directors shot it, so I'm going to shoot it like this.
You can look back to the first 3 episodes. But
no, because you're shooting them in succession.
So that's why each one is just
correct. They're all different. Yeah, and that's what's weird about it. But I think it's pretty good. The story's super interesting, and this is going to tie together with T.J. Miller. When he hosted those tech awards, the woman he was making fun of was the girlfriend of the guy from Uber.
Okay.
And that's what went viral with the T.J. Miller hosting those awards thing of like, I can't believe you made fun of the girl. And he's like, I didn't fucking know who the guy was or the girl was. And I didn't either until we watched the show. Like, I couldn't pick him out of a lineup. And
But
I
you
still
couldn't.
I still couldn't.
Because
if he walked
it's played by actors.
Right.
Yeah.
But if he walked in today, I'd be like, cool, man, you can put that anywhere.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know who that is.
But I think if you were hosting a tech award show, you might familiarize.
Boy,
I don't
it's
know.
tough though, because where do you get that? You know, like do they hand out a brochure of like, oh hey, here's the important tech people. Oh cool, neck beard. You know, like it's all the same. Where you're just like,
Right.
All right, great. You look like you're in your basement. Because I can guarantee you, I don't know what the guy looks like in real life. Pull up the guy who founded Uber. Because I would imagine Joseph Gordon-Levitt's probably a lot better looking than that guy, right?
I don't know.
I don't either. Pop him up.
Pretty, not samesies, but like same vibe. Like you shouldn't be as cocky as you are.
Good
Do you know what
looking
I mean?
enough.
Like
Good looking enough.
looks wise.
He's better looking than Bezos or Zuck.
Big fish, small pond.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just like among your nerdy friends, you're the best looking one.
Yeah.
He looks like a Keebler elf. And those ears, they're like really big.
No, they're not. They're proportionate, Giorgio. Yeah, you're an ear judger. You always
really
have
am,
been.
yeah.
Always have
Very
been
particular.
a big ear judger, Giorgio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
'cause I'm
got
jealous.
an ear thing, yeah.
It'd be sweet if we went back to Giorgio's place and he just had a bunch of fucking human ears just strung together in his closet.
Or it's a board like this of all different people's like pictures of their ears. Like,
yeah.
all...
You guys don't
Yeah.
know I don't?
I don't.
But
You guys
No,
know
you
I
don't.
don't have that.
No,
I know.
I have no idea.
It would not surprise me or scare me.
Yeah.
Like I would be like, yes.
I wouldn't be frightened by it. I just don't want to go to his house.
To Giorgio?
Yes.
It's
There's
cute.
comfort in not knowing.
It's cute.
Yeah, but there's comfort in not knowing what's in his closet.
I'd smoke you a nice whiskey cocktail, Ross. You
Yeah,
could sit
yeah,
on the
yeah.
patio.
I'm sure you are. In all sincerity, you're probably one of the most polite people ever, like in real life. And you're nice to everybody and everybody likes you. But I
And
still think there's something dark in your closet.
Yeah. The emotional closet, but not his like physical closet.
No, like it's just a lot of black and white
He's
t-shirts.
like way cleaner than any of us, you know? Like does have like a cocktail smoker probably.
Maybe.
You know?
Maybe.
Lots of like well curated antique stuff or like vintage stuff that like goes really well together.
Yeah.
I'm on a
know?
houseplant kick right now.
Are you?
Are you?
Yeah.
See, perfect.
So I just went to Home Depot and like loaded up last weekend.
Oh, look at you.
I'm thinking of that.
Right?
I want that air quality.
Don't, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
We need to keep up the persona of you just like fucking older chicks and doing a bunch of drugs. Like, don't tell them that you're wearing an apron outside with your Home Depot haul, okay, of plants. Did you get some mulch?
I did. I got like 4 bags.
How expensive is mulch,
It's
right?
so
It's like
expensive.
it's just pieces of wood.
And the good soil. Don't get me started.
I know.
Don't
How do
get
you
me
choose?
started.
How do you choose?
Don't even get me started.
How do you even choose between them?
Petunias are in this year.
No, but with this climate change, I don't think the flowers are going to be blooming.
Whenever I'm in
Yeah.
a conversation like that, I walk away. I take a hard right. And I'll just say, I think I'm going to shit my pants. Or I've got to go kill myself. I gotta
Arnie
get the fuck outta
Palmies,
here.
Arnold Palmer alert.
Yeah,
Now that I'll stay for,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
I'll stay for an Arnie. I'll
Yeah,
stay for
he'll
a
make
Palmer.
you like a nice artisanal, you know, Arnold Palmer with like both things being very
Did you put booze in it?
homemade.
If you want, I'll
If
hit
you want, and a lot of people
some
don't.
essential oils in that Arnold Palmer. Best
Yeah.
of both worlds.
All right.
Now you're going too far.
No,
See,
we're
like
not going
there's
far
the
enough.
line
Yeah.
where you get into like the weirdness.
But Giorgio, you can stay on the mic here for a second. There was a guy in the studio yesterday who was just on Rogan. What was his name?
Josh Barnett.
Yes. On that show, this clip has gone viral. Joe Rogan said that he might quit Spotify if he's got to walk on eggshells and he's done with the fucking bullshit.
This is another, I think, example of someone after a fight being like, I would have fucking, like he already apologized 5 million times for exactly
he wouldn't
that.
have.
So now he's like,
I think he might.
I think he might too.
you might what, quit?
Yeah.
I think as soon as the club opens, maybe his attention diverts a little bit.
Because he was like, he
think
was
if
talking
he
about
could
on the
quit,
show, getting
he-
out of podcasting. Like, hey,
Oh,
dude,
altogether?
Maybe.
That's my thought. Is I think we might.
Oh,
be
I
at
thought
the
he said he
end
was
of
going to
the-
quit.
I mean, he could.
Spotify.
I think he enjoys
Both.
having these conversations, and I think no matter what platform he chooses or builds his own, he'll have an audience that'll go there and find it.
Right.
But it's just, I don't know if he really enjoys. And me speaking, I can't speak for him, but from my understanding, he doesn't like being this like person, like this
Because of the
arbiter,
fame?
No,
this
yeah,
arbiter
yeah,
of
yeah.
truth in a way, or some aspect of.
Yeah. I understand that because I was wondering the same thing. He doesn't seem like the type of guy who was ever like seeking like to be the most famous person on the planet.
No.
And then he just kind of became it. And then when you get there, you're like, oh shit, when it's this many people hating you or talking shit over and over again, he's probably just like, God damn it, man, I just want to go back and do stand-up where it's just a couple hundred people in a club. And I got that vibe too, Giorgio, which is why I asked. That was the vibe I got after listening to that show.
I think it would be a good idea maybe for him to take a break.
If you
he
liked
took the
that
break?
show and you go listen to those clips, he's actually going to be a guest on Iconoblast coming
I
up here
know.
soon too. So
Is that what he was doing here?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, him and Joel go way back. You can learn about their friendship.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He's got a whiskey coming out.
It
No
was a really
shit.
good get. Yeah.
That's awesome.
They down a whole bottle of it during the Iconoblast episode.
Oh,
That's funny, man. I wonder how
that'll
dark that
go.
gets. Yeah.
Well, it'll go off the rails.
Is Joel
for
even here today?
sure.
There's no way he's here.
He is.
He's here?
He's wandering somewhere, yeah.
Good for Joel. What a way to hold your own, you know?
Yeah.
Usually he'd be in a winter's slumber.
No, they're professional. They're professional. Dirtbag crew.
Yeah, obviously.
I had to be reformed, so
Yeah.
I'm out of the crew. But
Oof.
they stayed in it.
Yeah, they stayed true to the game.
They stayed true to the dirtbag lifestyle.
Coop had a girlfriend, living girlfriend for a day, and that, didn't last.
But that's like our style. Do you know what I mean? It's sort of just like pick the worst person you can.
It's like buying a brand new car and totaling it. Like literally driving it off the lot and just totaling it.
Yeah.
just taking it right out of the dealership and just
No,
getting
you know what it's
T-boned.
like? It's like something, in his instance, it's like someone buying you a brand new car. And as they're driving it up to like hand you the keys, they just slam right into a, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
On
know a bull.
purpose. And you're like, bro, I just,
Fine steakhouse, the waitress is carrying that plate,
Yeah,
all
yeah, yeah.
those steaks, and then just
Yep.
falls.
yeah. But look, that's our style. We've all done it. We've all been there.
Yeah.
And you learn from it.
I know you do.
You just keep learning.
You do. And then one day you get invited to the White House and you're like, oh, fucking A, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like this is going down, by the way. Looks like I'm going to the White House. I had to turn in 8 million pieces of shit for
What,
Secret
like
Service.
it's hard? I can go to the White House right now. Oh, you're going inside?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Wait, is this a children's book? Ross Goes to the White House?
No, it feels like it. But yeah, all kinds of strict regulations that I've been going through. I'm like, all right, this seems real.
I should hope so.
It seems
yeah.
real. I'll talk about it more in the future, but yeah, it's a month out, I think. Yeah.
Will Street
A
James
month
go
out
to the
from
White
today.
House in the next novel?
Yes, actually, there is a scene in there. Yeah, I'm finished with the first chapter and a half, I think. But yes, there actually is, oddly enough. I don't want to spoil it, but yeah. How did you know that? Were you reading next to me on the plane?
I'm just guessing. I'm reading your mind. I'm trying to work on this telepathy thing.
Well, you got it.
I appreciate that.
You found it. You found it.
Yeah.
M. Is it a Mary? Is there a Michael in your life?
He
A
was scribbling over there, yeah.
What is it?
He was scribbling.
And like I always said, if you get invited to the White House, whoever's president or whatever, you fucking go. You don't be a cocksucker about it. And that's the only chance to, if you want to voice your opinions to actual people and try to make a difference, great. Fucking go. So, yeah, if this all shakes out, it'd be pretty hilarious, though.
Yeah.
Because it feels like imposter syndrome where I'm like, they're going to figure this out, right? Like, they're going to listen to one of these shows and be like, we can't have this fucking
Oh
guy
my
there.
gosh, if there's anyone if there's anyone in the world that would never suffer from imposter syndrome,
It's me. But that's the one time where you're like, dude, do you know what I do,
The one
right?
time?
That, yes.
Do you want to go live across the street right after your tour?
Yeah. Do you want to have like a earpiece or some kind of like?
I would, but because I got the schedule, the itinerary. Every minute of your day is planned out because you have to go through so many fucking security things, and it's like, because I'm meeting with like Senate and Congress and shit, and it's a wild schedule.
Will you be wearing a defund politicians t-shirt?
I will not. I will be wearing a suit like a gentleman. So Jared Taylor, my co-host on Drinking Bros, he got to go. When was that? 3 years ago? 4 years ago? And he showed up in, like, he was hunting. He had, like, Crocs on, camo Crocs.
He had a suit coat. He had a sports coat.
He had a sports coat.
And a black rifle.
A T-shirt. And then camo pants with Crocs on, walking through Senate. And it was just like...
Yeah.
Odd flex, but okay.
Yeah, I know. Weird.
Everybody, when he posted the picture, because I think that was when he did the Dan Crenshaw interview. But in Crenshaw invited, like he got to go to Congress and do the interview. And just to see him in the halls of Congress dressed like that, people were like, Jesus Christ, Jared, get your shit together,
A little
bro.
January 6th preview.
Yeah,
exactly.
He was in that uniform minus sports coat.
I wish I had, and I think he had a hat on too. Like I think he was wearing some faded, dirty hat. You know when you see like the sweat stains and shit? Yeah, I think so. But no, I'm not going to do that. I will respect the office and everything else, and then I'll take selfies legally, you know? But it would be rad to just kind of bring a Viking helmet with me and just kind of tuck in underneath and be like, hey, just let me get one
You're making me so uncomfortable
picture
right
with
now.
the Viking helmet on inside there and be like, hey, guys, I was invited to do this.
You rip off the suit and you're wearing that exact outfit.
You just really need to hold a flag over your shoulder, and I think.
Yeah. Come in with a podium and like put it back.
Oh,
Like, were you
God.
missing this? Yeah.
That's really fucking fun. I walk in with the podium and I was like,
I
hey,
got
guys,
it for you guys. Yeah.
I found it.
I found
we're
it.
good.
Don't worry.
Don't use any more resources. I found it.
Yeah,
We're all going to be fine here,
Yeah.
okay?
And like Pelosi's slippers or something.
Yeah, but it's a month away, so there's still time of like somebody
For them to find out
yeah,
who you are. Yeah.
where they're like, wait, what did you say? What T-shirts are you selling on your fucking website? It's like,
Right.
so we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, you'll fuck it up, I think, from now to then.
Probably.
Somebody will.
Somebody will.
Somebody will.
Be it us or this show or the other show. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll fuck this up for sure.
Don't tell the meat queen. He'll mess it up for you.
Yeah. Jesus. He wanted to wear that all politicians are cunts t-shirt to the child's birthday party and go, no.
Oh, be fine.
No, these kids can read.
Oh, yeah, nothing with bad words on it.
That's what I said. Yeah, I go, you can't wear that shirt.
Oh,
and he goes, fine, I'm just going to say it then out loud. I was like, go scream it into a pillow before you come, right? It's a 7-year-old's birthday
Fine,
party.
I'm gonna.
He's going to go individually to each child there and be like, do you know how to say this word?
Yeah. And those kids, I'll tell you what, I don't know if it's the school or whatever, but those kids are smart. They can all read like everything. And you're just like, oh, shit. All right.
Yeah.
Damn it, man. Because I had to hide those shirts at the house.
I didn't actually invite him, though.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Okay, he's just coming?
I don't know. I invited Brittany. Are they like a package deal or?
You invited Brittany and her son.
Yeah. I didn't
Does he have to
necessarily
go?
say to bring the meat queen.
Yeah. Speaking of Meat Queen, Delco, you got your favorite barbecues coming today. What is that? What do we got here coming?
It's Wild
afternoon?
Barbecue. It's not my favorite barbecue in Austin. It's my second favorite barbecue.
Okay. God damn it, Delco.
He's just being combative today.
Do you know like the rule of improv? Yeah, the yes and. Delco's never heard that.
No.
It's no.
No. He likes to end it just right.
No. Nowhere to go. It leaves you nowhere to go. It's my second favorite.
He doesn't
What's your
like
first?
conversation. So like
Probably.
he wants to just shut it down.
He has a podcast.
Yeah, but it's not a conversational podcast. Like he tells them the facts.
Softcore history? Is it a conversational podcast? Let Bob answer.
Yeah, we deal with this a lot.
Yeah, like he says it. He says the story, and we either take it or interrupt him. But there's no dialogue.
Okay.
It's a monologue that we are interrupting.
Before we get
I'm saying only when I've been on it.
obviously, yeah. Obviously.
But I interrupt a lot.
Yeah, you do. You do. You're great on it. Before we get to the crime corner here, do we have a guest here today?
Let him answer.
Who's our guest? Is she here to see Ross Patterson Revolution or Drinking Bros?
Oh, yeah. He's talking about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
You
bring
can
her
pop on screen.
Come on
You
down.
can pop on in behind us. Say hello to everybody. Well, and are you here for Drinking Bros or Ross Patterson Revolution or both?
I mean, some people don't need.
Yeah, come on in.
She doesn't want to.
Oh, you don't want to? Oh, it's fine. What's
some
your name?
people have normal jobs.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, you
What's your
can't
name?
do that. You can't do that to a girl. Like, you never know if they're camera ready, if they've come in. You know what I'm saying?
She has everything to lose as well.
What's-
People with normal jobs have everything to lose.
That's true. On this show, that's true. I get it. What's your name? Natalie. So Natalie's here with us.
Are you in the chats normally?
No, I'm always working.
Oh, you're always
okay.
working. Okay, good. Yeah.
She,
Audio.
Ever heard of that, guys?
Audio
hey, Nooners.
listeners.
She
Yeah.
did bring it
Ever
back.
heard of a job?
Everything's on mobile. You can watch on your phone. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan, what's the first?
Yeah. What's the first barbecue place?
Interstellar is my new number one in Austin.
Oh.
So North
Have you been there?
Austin.
No. Meat Queen, speaking of, is
Yeah.
going this weekend, so he said.
Interstellar? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. We've had a lot of barbecue in here this week. We had Terry Black's, 2 days ago?
I know.
We get Terry Black's on Saturdays.
It's going to be a meat. You guys are going to have meat logs
Meat
in that stomach.
Extravaganza.
Takes 2 weeks to fully
I
digest.
went to bed at
really?
8:45 after that Terry Black's.
Did you? I understand.
Is that
it.
late or early? Sorry.
It's early.
Oh, it's early. Okay.
I don't know. I never know with Giorgio.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? Like if he just gets high and puts on a shawl and
No,
just
because
kind
he
of relaxes.
gets up very early. So I always thought you went to bed at a decent time.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never seen you go real hard on the road either. Like you usually keep it polite and go home and get some shut-eye.
I want to one day just for us to really tie one on.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought for sure you would have gotten wrecked at that Kid Rock thing.
No. It just wasn't the vibe, you know? I know everyone else was wrecked, but it wasn't.
It's a
Which
country
one?
club.
We also had to put the video together and do
No. He went the year, but you went the year before, right, Giorgio? It was just you.
Both years, yeah. The
Yeah,
year
yeah.
before I went by myself,
Yeah.
yeah.
That I would have thought for sure because that's when Kid Rock was really throwing down that night.
Like, I needed a night where we're not getting on a plane the next day. There's no
Mm-hmm.
immediate attention.
Our flight
Okay.
in the morning was like 7 o'clock.
Yeah, the
I
gear needs to be
freaking
in a
hate
hotel.
being hungover with an early flight.
Yeah, it's no buenos.
Like, I want to hit the club with Ross, though.
The club?
Coachella, bro.
Coming up.
Coachella, let's go, fam. I got those fucking Roddy Rich party passes too, man. Be treated like a little tiny king.
You know what? If speaking of his passing, I feel like Krill would have been a great guest to go to that with.
Yeah.
You and him.
Yeah, R.I.P. Krill.
Yeah, too
R.I.P.
bad
We
he's,
love him.
Too bad he's dead.
We love it. Do you have a crime corner?
I do.
Great. Crime corner. Jesse. Crime corner. Go ahead.
I mean,
Read aloud.
I guess. Did you guys talk about the gay dog yet?
No, dude.
All right. Gotten so many, and it's like Thursday.
I
So
don't even know what you're talking about.
a dog dropped off at a shelter because the owners thought he was gay.
Oh,
And I just thought, and it was sort of everywhere, and so many people have sent it.
I have not.
Like
No.
all the top detectives.
Nope.
Shane
Goodman.
Goodman.
Yep.
Everyone. So a dog from North Carolina has been adopted after his previous owners believed he was gay and abandoned him at a shelter. The dog's owners surrendered him after he mounted another male dog.
Okay, you got a picture of this pooch?
Yeah.
According to, he doesn't look
He doesn't
well.
look gay.
So they supposedly called him gay as hell.
Yeah. The dog's owners,
got it.
after mounting another male, according to the local affiliate that originally reported the story. Although homosexuality has been observed in more than 1,000 animal species, experts say this is a common dog activity that is not sexual in origin and is instead used to demonstrate dominance, which is how you guys use
dude.
male butt sex,
Yeah.
right?
So what they in fact had the straightest dog.
Exactly. That makes it the
exactly.
straightest dog of all
Because
time.
they were mounting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they just were too homophobic to wait around. A 4 to 5-year-old boy dog has been adopted by a gay. He was adopted by a gay couple.
Oh, is that
So he's in it's a full gay household now.
Sure.
Been together for more than 30 years. According to TMZ, Steve Nichols and his companion John adopted abandoned puppy on Tuesday because they too had encountered discrimination. So it's a fun one. I think, again, I have some like making up to do for the really traumatic crime corners that I put you guys through.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
So that's a fun one. Also,
Happy ending.
It is still it's so crazy to me that there's people that are like,
Yeah.
gay, ugh.
Oh, man, get that queer
'Cause
dog
in
out
my
of here.
mind, I'm just like, it's not even a fucking thing anymore. But it is. It is.
Yeah.
Even so far as dropping off a fucking dog
There's always going to be
at a shelter.
a few assholes, though, Where you're like, who? Like white supremacists, where you're like, what? Really?
What?
You're like, really? Like, still? You're still going to hold on to that fucking thing?
I don't know.
It's strange.
I think they're just out of touch. Like you still hate gay people, bro? Like
That's
it's all
what I
about trans
mean.
people to hate now. Like
Maybe.
Yeah, move
Just
on
move
to
on.
the next.
Ladies
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
And not just trans people, girls that transition to boys, because those are the worst ones.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They're just not up to date. That's what it is.
That's what it
they
is.
haven't kept up with their content
Gays are part
strategy.
of the problem now. They're white men. The gays are officially white men now.
Oh, yeah. They're the Illuminati now, huh?
Oh, yeah, dude.
is there anything more dangerous than two white men married to each other?
Not in Hollywood.
Nothing is stopping those people.
Yeah.
Double male income
Oof.
Nothing's
with
stopping them.
no kids and one gay dog.
In
They are
Hollywood,
going to take over the fucking world.
Dude,
and it is scary.
I always talk about those parties, too. They throw the best parties. They have the best drugs. They get the best everything because they both have money. When you're in a dual male income fucking
check
household.
this out. 2 gay Jewish,
Oh, forget
White.
it. Forget it.
not white, but
They do the best
Rich
birthdays.
dominance.
The best birthdays?
Yeah, because the best birthday givers, they just talked about this on Two Bears. They're still men, so they try to one-up each other. But they also know exactly what to gift the other person because they're also a dude, and they can
Right.
get on that same wavelength.
Sure.
They're just giving themselves giving the other person what they would want.
Right. And it's all about how much money you spent on the other one and then one-upping
Sure.
them.
And this like surprise of it.
Right.
And like the surprise of like who's the biggest like celebrity you can get to
Mm-hmm.
like send you a message and surprise you and then
It's Liza Minnelli's husband.
private everything and
What was his name? Who was Liza Minnelli's husband?
Liza Minnelli's husband.
Yeah.
The one that looked
He was
like
frozen in time. He was like this.
he had a
Everywhere
he
he
had
went,
a
David-
Guest. Or
yes,
Guest, yeah.
he had a
Whichever.
trans beard a little bit.
Pull
huh?
him up. Yeah, that was always so weird. And the only reason that made me think of him was she was at the Oscars. Remember when they rolled her out? She didn't know where she was. Oh. Yeah, look at that guy. Look at that guy. Hey.
I love pussy. What is with the T? I don't know.
That's
All
a
of
wax
it.
sculpture right there.
It is.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, the hair.
Oof. All of it.
You're just really trying to get it as high up as you
And
can.
you definitely see the base layer of paint that's like supposed to fill it in. That's just painted scalp.
Oh, and this guy is dead, right? He's dead?
I think he's dead. Yeah.
Okay, he's
I think
dead.
he's dead. But the saddest part that no one's talking about because of that slap was Liza Minnelli going out in the wheelchair at the Oscars, not knowing where she was. Why did they fucking do that to her?
I know. It was so. I don't.
Lady
like
Gaga
it.
was cool about it. She was like, she knew what was going on. She was like, all right, cool. I'm going to fill in for
No,
this.
they did it because they're kind of like touting Lady Gaga as this Alzheimer's whisperer because of the work that she's done with
Oh,
Tony
shit, with
Bennett.
yeah,
Tony Bennett, and like her name was the only one he remembered, and she could get him to like sing all the songs. So now she thought she could handle it,
Yeah. No.
and
No, she can't whisper to everyone.
well, they just don't have the same. Yeah, you can't whisper "I got you"
Yeah.
to everyone and have them have the same reaction, right?
There's Joel. Joel, you're
Like
up and
I
about.
don't even think Did you stay up late last night?
Stay up late last night, Joel? We were just talking about you. Did you get
Oh,
fucked
when
up?
was the Iconoblast show?
Did you drink a whole bottle of whiskey yesterday?
When was that?
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Oh, it was
talking
the
about your Josh
con
Barnett.
men. Oh, okay.
All right. Okay.
Oh, all right. That's a reasonable day to drink a
Yeah,
lot.
that's fine. Then you're fine then, Joel. He said a Friday.
Yeah, no.
Hey, good for him.
Have I forgotten an entire week? Because today is Thursday.
Probably.
I thought that was yesterday.
Yeah, it felt like yesterday.
Buddy,
I'm with you on that,
You have
Giorgio.
just been lost in the garden, huh? At your
No,
house.
no.
Just digging and
Is it weird that I picture him not
planting.
wearing clothes? It's just the apron?
Crocs, yeah.
Yeah, and some socks.
I leave my windows open a lot, and I feel bad.
Yeah.
Should. Does anybody else live with you?
The owners of the duplex live beside me, and then a small family lives like on the other side of the windows.
And what do you mean by small family?
Yeah, are they midgets?
So anyways, yeah, that did not go
No.
as planned. They really thought that like having Lady Gaga there as a touchstone was going to work out, and it really kind of did the opposite. I don't even think she knew who she was.
No, she definitely did not.
And I don't think it's necessary.
No.
I don't think it's necessary to
No.
do.
You got to just disappear forever and then die.
But that show was off the rails
Yeah.
since minute one. So
By the way, the Bruce Willis thing, we did a special on him yesterday.
Yeah.
Because he's retiring from acting. The story, it just came out like 40 minutes before we got on air. So we're like, oh, shit, we'll talk about this. As it's gone for the last 24 hours now, you're kind of getting more info. Apparently, he was on set using like earpieces and shit. And like, he just could not remember the dialogue. And then the family actually had to step in. And they were like, hey, you're all done here. We got to go to the hospital. Like, we got to figure this out.
yeah, because there was rumors for a while about him being difficult. And, like, that's one reason to be like, like, don't always jump to the conclusion of someone being, like, difficult to work with.
Yeah.
You never know. And that's kind of what it was, where it's like he was forgetting his lines but didn't really want to say anything, and then needed people to, like, be reading scripts to him and all these things that would play as, like, a diva movie star.
Sure.
But, yeah. I think on the last movie, they were just like, it was some kind of medical thing. I like that Demi Moore released the statement.
That's the weirdest. I mean, good for them, because he's married to like a really hot 27-year-old model, and she's still cool with it. What?
Is that true?
Yeah, look her up. Look up Bruce Willis's current wife.
Emma something?
Forever ago. It's a deep cut if you remember Bon Iver, but yeah, pull her up, dude.
She's definitely good looking and definitely younger, for sure. I didn't know she was like a model.
Yeah, it looks like his daughter.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. She's probably 50 years younger. But
So,
yeah.
but like Demi Moore's always there, and they're just
She's
one
always there. They're all
big-
friends. They're all like
yeah.
one big blended family. It's the same with Ashton Kutcher. They were all fucking bros and beef fries and shit. And whatever they have figured out, congratulations.
Congratulations. I would never.
Pass that
but
on to
good for you.
Jada. Just pass that on. Whatever that was, pass that on to Jada, okay? Fucking A. It's weird.
She wears the pants.
Yeah. She does wear the pants, and so do you. When you go to iTunes and rate the show a 5-star and leave a quick review, you control who we are in there. That's all the advertisers want. Just a couple of monkeys with a bunch of reviews. Bam, bam, bam. Go to Spotify, just hit a 5-star. They don't have written words on there, so good for them.
They don't have written words.
They don't. You can't write anything on there.
On
Just a 5-star.
Spotify?
Nope, just a 5-star. That's it. Rate the show. It's all they care about. I promise you that is literally all they care about. I can talk about Casey Anthony or Anne Frank or Hitler, whoever, and they don't care, but they care about the fucking reviews. So do that. Be a good sport for the day. Do a good deed. Don't be an Eric Church. Don't go and open it up and be like, oh man, I was going to leave a review, but there's a better game on and I need to watch. Don't do that. Do yourself a favor. Be a good person today, okay? I believe in you. Keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars, all right? For Jesse Wiseman, a.k.a. the Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Revolucion. Buenos tardes.